My family, today, senior members of the royal family, William, Charles, Kate, and Camilla, will wake up in the morning to see a picture of Prince Harry and Meghan on their front pages. Because today, Harry and Meghan are on the front page of the Daily Mail. And if you can remember, Harry told us that every day when senior members of the royal family wake up, before they even have breakfast or while they're having breakfast, every tabloid, my family, is placed there for them to be able to read. Meaning, every day, a copy of Daily Mail, a copy of The Sun, a copy of The Express, a copy of The Mirror is placed for the royal family to read everything. Meaning today, William, Kate, Charles, and Camilla will wake up to see a picture of Harry and Meghan on their front pages. And my family, on the front page of the Daily Mail, it is, my family, written, and I quote, "Is Harry offering royal family an olive branch?" In response to the news that we are going to be seeing a paperback edition of Harry's memoir, Spare. And the person who's behind this story is Carnival or so-called expert Rebecca English, who just last month said herself that there'll be no paperback edition of Spare. So my family, she's a liar. And she has no sources close to Harry and Meghan briefing her on anything. She has no one who speaks to her. And she even confirmed it herself that no one on Harry's team talks to her. But yet, she presents herself as someone who is knowledgeable on everything pertaining to Prince Harry and Meghan. My family, she knows nothing. So my family also, let me just kindly say this, because I do find this to be, extremely important. Every time I see a picture of Meghan on the front page or Harry on the front page, I'm reminded of what Meghan said in the Harry and Meghan documentary of when she and Harry were stepping back as senior members of the royal family. One of the main reasons, and there are many reasons as to why Harry and Meghan stepped back as senior members of the royal family, but one of those reasons was because of jealousy that senior members of the royal family clearly have towards Harry and Meghan's star power. Towards seeing Meghan and Harry always on the front page covers of multiple tabloids. My family, that has aroused so much jealousy from senior members of the royal family towards Harry and Meghan. And Meghan said, when we leave, all of you, Charles, William, Kate, Camilla, you can have all the front page covers. You can be on all the front page covers that you want to be on. We are leaving. But yet, more than 4 years later, Charles and William will still wake up to see a picture of Harry and Meghan on their front pages. Even when Harry and Meghan don't even live in the UK anymore. Despite that, they still are on the front pages. My family. Yet, UK media call Harry and Meghan irrelevant. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So my family, I'll go right ahead onto this story from Rebecca English. My family, here's what Rebecca says. And Rebecca is Prince William's cheerleader. And I quote, "An olive branch from Prince Harry while Kate and Charles battle cancer. Prince Harry will finally release his memoir Spare in paperback. But he won't update it with new bombshells on his father's reign so far," says Rebecca English, who has no access to either Prince Harry or Meghan. And my family, she herself admitted that she has nobody who is briefing her details about Harry and Meghan's lives. But yes, she claims to know exactly what will be on Harry's memoir, paperback edition of Spare. Yet, she claims to know. My family, I can't stand liars like Rebecca English. I can't stand liars like Rebecca English. My family, basically, here's what she's saying. She's saying that the royal family is likely to breathe a sigh of relief after it was announced by his publisher, by Harry's publisher, that the book, Spare, would not be updated from its hardback form, a somewhat unusual move from an international bestseller. My family, whenever, publishers do a paperback version of a book, my family, it means they want to add something. They want to add something. Here, you're having Rebecca English saying that they're not going to add anything. They're not going to add anything to Prince Harry's paperback edition. But have the publishers actually said that? Let me read you exactly what my family, has been said by the publishers of Harry's memoir Spare, Penguin Random House. Once again, you're going to find that Rebecca English continues to lie, and she just used to lying. But what she doesn't realize is that my family, we have receipts this time. We always have receipts. And my family, she can't just lie, however she feels like it about Prince Harry. She cannot just, my family, do that. She cannot at all. Now, my family, here's what has been basically, announced. It has been announced that the book Spare will remain unchanged. Of course, my family, nothing about the book will be changed. However, they have not said if more chapters have been added. They have not said that. They have not said whether more chapters will be added or not. They have not said that at all. They also have, my family, not said that more chapters will be added. They've said nothing about it. However, we are seeing Rebecca English saying that somehow the royal family can breathe a sigh of relief, knowing that nothing new is going to be added. Rebecca, that's not what Penguin Random House has said. That is not what Penguin Random House has said. So please stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying. And my family, if there's one thing about Prince Harry that we all know and love, is that whenever he says something, my family, it remains one story. The truth. He does not have 10 different storylines of my family or different versions of my family events of what happened to him and Meghan. He has one story. For example, when Harry came over to the UK to attend the 10th anniversary service of the Invictus Games being held at St. Paul's Cathedral, Charles refused to see his son. Harry said he understands that Charles is too busy, and my family, he'll try some other time to see him. That's all. But ever since then, we have seen UK media, the royal family, Charles, coming up with 10 different versions of what he did not see Harry. 10 different versions. Harry only said one thing. He said he was told his father is too busy. That's it. That's it, my family. That's it. But the royal family have come up with 10 different reasons as to why Charles did not see Prince Harry. And that's why everyone knows that the firm are lying about Harry and Meghan. Everyone knows that UK media keep on lying about Harry and Meghan because even UK media cannot stick to one story. Even Rebecca English, Prince William's cheerleader, cannot stick to one story. She can't. Because she does not know what the truth means. I mean, only last month, my family, she was saying the reason why there is no paperback version of Spare is because somehow Prince Harry regrets writing, his memoir Spare. Yes, my family, let me remind you of, once again, what I showed you, just yesterday, of what Rebecca English, my family, said. Just last month, my family.
Where it points out that 18 months after the release of Harry's book Spare, there's still no sign of the paperback edition, which is unusual in publishing, isn't it?
Yes, and I think this is really intriguing. So intriguing, I got in touch with Penguin Random House this week to ask them what their plans were, and I got a message back to say, we're not no announcements to make at the moment, but we'll keep you in the loop. So I went back to them and said, yes, but have you confirmed that you are going to do a paperback? And the message came back going, no, we haven't.
Right.
So I wonder if there is something in this, and I'm wondering whether he's realised, look, this has made me a significant amount of money, so tick for me, but he's realised there has been a massive personal backlash to him from people who found the way he had, dumped a bucket on his family in the worst possible way as pretty reprehensible. It does make me wonder whether he will plan to bring another one out, because I was going to say, Joe, so if he does, he surely would have to include an updated chapter like these paperbacks do, and maybe he's just realised it's not worth it for him to go that way.
It's quite common, isn't it, though, for him not...
My family, that's what Rebecca English, said. That's what she said last month. My family, she said that Prince Harry must regret what he wrote because of the personal backlash he has received, because of the backlash his family has received. And my family, the backlash is only coming from the British tabloid media, the PR arm of the royal family. They're the ones doing the abusing. They're the ones abusing Harry and Meghan. They're the ones going after Harry and Meghan while expecting for Harry and Meghan to do nothing to defend themselves. While expecting for Harry and Meghan to keep quiet and say nothing about what is being done to them. And my family, we gave a name to the attacks on Harry and Meghan. We gave it a name. It's called stochastic terrorism. My family, it's called stochastic terrorism, whereby, my family, it is the repeated use of hate speech or other vilifying rhetoric, towards public figures by my family, reporters, or my family, others, or other public figures. That my family inspires more of these figure supporters to go after the person they want targeted. In this case, Harry and Meghan. Whereby UK media are the ones who my family have repeatedly used hate speech, repeatedly vilified Harry and Meghan, to inspire others, their viewers, their readers, to also attack Harry and Meghan, which is what has happened. My family, which is what UK media have done. And they've been doing this for 8 years now. UK media have been doing this for 8 years now. And my family, you know, it is so wrong what UK media have done. And my family, we condemn the actions of the UK media towards Harry and Meghan and demand that they stop their attacks on Harry and Meghan and let Harry and Meghan live in peace. But that is what UK media have been doing for the past 8 years. They have been inciting hatred against Harry and Meghan while expecting Harry and Meghan not to defend themselves. Never complain, never explain. Which apparently is only should be applied by Harry and Meghan, who are being targeted, but the other members of the royal family can complain, explain, using the British tabloid media, using carnival of so-called experts like Rebecca English, who are known liars. And my family, number one, I'm happy that Prince Harry and Meghan chose to share their story. You know, I remember an interview that Prince Harry did with ITV's Rebecca Barry, whereby he said, whenever he talks about his extended family, you know, in the UK media, you know, abuse him and his family. And my family, even when he does not talk about them, they still go after him and Meghan. Even when he's quiet, even when he's silent, they still go after him and Meghan, while expecting him to continue being quiet and not say a single word about what they, UK media, are doing to him and Meghan. And my family, it's wrong. It is so wrong. The thing is, I have read the article posted by my family, Penguin Random House, while announcing Harry's paperback edition of my family, his memoir, Spare. And my family, allow me to please read you this part, you know, or from my family, you know, Penguin Random House. I want to read you this part that grabbed my attention. My family, it is a reality of what happened to both Harry and Meghan. My family, and I quote, at 21, Harry joined the army in Britain, and the discipline gave him structure, and 2 combat tours made him a hero at home. But he soon felt more lost than ever, suffering from post-traumatic stress and prone to crippling panic attacks. Above all, he couldn't find true love. Then he met Meghan, and the world was swept away by the couple's cinematic romance and rejoiced in their fatal wedding. But from the beginning, Harry and Meghan were preyed upon by the press, subjected to waves of abuse, racism, and lies. Watching his wife suffer, their safety and mental health at risk, Harry saw no other way to prevent the tragedy of history repeating itself, but to flee his mother country. You know? And over 3 centuries, leaving the royal family was an act few had even dared. And the last to try, in fact, had been his mother. In my family, when you leave a cult, when you leave a dysfunctional, you know, environment, family, or even a family, in this case, an institution, there will be pushback. There are those who want that cycle of suffering, that cycle of dysfunction in my family to continue because they benefit from that dysfunction in my family, because they benefit from that dysfunction. And the ones who benefit from the monarchy, the royal family, being a dysfunctional family, are the British tabloid media. So when you hear them saying, oh, it'd be so nice if Archie, Lilibet were here, seeing their grandfather Charles, remember one thing here. Harry and Meghan fled the UK. And my family, few members in the royal family have dared leaving. There are few have dared leaving. The last was his mother. And look what happened to her. In my family, Harry is being attacked every single day. Abused every single day. What we call stochastic terrorism is being inflicted on Harry and Meghan on a daily basis for the past 8 years. It is not easy. It is not easy dealing with this. It isn't easy. It's never easy. And my family, you know, even what Harry and Meghan have achieved, honestly, in spite of the attacks, this smear campaign, abuse, harassment, has been immense. It's been really immense. And my family, UK media, like to downplay Harry and Meghan's achievements. But think about this. What could you even do yourself when you're being attacked constantly, every day, for years, you know, with UK media using their power, rhetoric to try and bring you down? But despite all of that, what UK media have done, Harry and Meghan are still standing 8 years later. My family, what Harry and Meghan have achieved after stepping back as senior members of the royal family, they have done really well. They have done really well. Ignore what the lying UK media say. They have done very well. Even UK media themselves never believed that Harry and Meghan could do even what they've already done, what they have achieved. They never thought they could, because they expected for Harry and Meghan to fail. They never expected Harry to get a multi-million deal with Netflix. They never ever expected that to happen. My family, they've always expected Harry to be a beggar. To beg his abusers for money. To beg Charles, William for money. But my family, Harry has earned millions himself outside of the royal fold, and he has done really well. He has done really well. And my family, may God keep blessing him and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. And we demand that UK media's attacks on Harry and Meghan stop. You know, we demand that the farms, William and Charles' attacks on Harry and Meghan, my family, stop. So my family, basically, you know, this paperback edition, we have no idea, of course, if Harry will add more chapters. We don't know. We have no idea. We don't know. So my family, when I see Rebecca saying that somehow there'll be no new chapters, she's lying, as she always does. She's lying. And my family also, it appears to me that what UK media are doing is that they're trying to paint Prince Harry as someone who is so remorseful for writing Spare. You know what? He won't even add anything else. You know, he won't add anything else, any chapter that will somehow, you know, cause distress to senior members of the royal family. And my family, I agree with one thing here. Harry does want peace. He's always wanted peace. But senior members of the royal family and UK media have made it very clear that they will never give Harry and Meghan peace. They don't want to give Harry and Meghan peace. They don't want to let them work and live in peace. They target each and every single commercial venture Harry and Meghan are involved in. They're targeting their money. They're targeting their businesses. Can you surely have peace with people who are hell-bent in destroying you? I don't think you can. I don't. Because the fact remains clearly that senior members of the royal family, William and Charles, working with UK media, are hell-bent in trying to destroy the life of the Spare and the Spare's wife. And UK media want them back in that gilded cage whereby Harry was never ever supposed to leave. So my family, even if Prince Harry wants peace, clearly they don't want peace with him. They don't want Harry to have peace. And my family, the more each and every single day passes, that's the message that clearly the royal family are sending using the UK tabloid media, using liars like Rebecca English. You know? My family, you know, let me just kindly say this with my family. If the royal family, as they've shown us, don't want to end their smear campaign and attacks towards Harry and Meghan, they also can't expect and should not expect for Harry and Meghan to say nothing. I remember in the interview Harry did with ITV's Rebecca Barry, whereby he was asked, you know, why not just, you know, let go, you know, these lawsuits, you know, because Kate has cancer, Charles also, my family apparently has cancer, you know. And my family, Harry said, my case has nothing to do with Charles and Kate having cancer. Harry, my family said that. My case has nothing to do with that. Nothing at all to do with that. Which shows you that the media are using even my family, the C word, the C card, to try and somehow emotionally blackmail Prince Harry into dropping his cases against UK tabloids that Harry is suing. They are trying to emotionally blackmail Prince Harry even to drop his case over. He's fighting for security for his own family, for Meghan, for Archie, for Lilibet Diana. And Harry must not do that. He must not drop this my family cases, especially the ones having to do with phone hacking, and also the one having to do with security, which my family he deserves. Harry, his family, Meghan, Archie, Lilibet deserve to have 24-hour, you know, police protection at all times, wherever they are in America, you know, wherever they go to, they deserve to have protection. Whether they serve Charles or not, they deserve to have my family protection. And whether, you know, UK media or the firm like it or not, they need to give back what Harry rightfully deserves. What is his birthright, my family? What is his birthright? And my family, he deserves to always be protected. So my family, right now we are seeing that Rebecca is painting this perception that Harry is trying to somehow reconcile with Charles and William by not adding another chapter onto his paperback edition, my family. I don't know why I feel like these people are going to be so disappointed. Here's why. Because my family, you know, I believe that the only, you know, way that Penguin Random House are going to release a paperback edition, my family, is if they have gotten something else, some more kind of, you know, information. And UK media and the firm, William and Charles, should not expect to continue attacking Harry and Meghan, or smearing their names, or humiliating Prince Harry and Meghan, and then expect them to keep quiet. They cannot expect any such thing, and they should not expect any such thing. My family, that's what I do have to say about that. And Rebecca English has no idea, you know, on anything having to do with Harry and Meghan. She knows nothing. She knows nothing. And she has no idea what Harry is doing, trying to do. She knows nothing at all. She knows nothing. And the fact that she pretends that as if she knows something, my family, it's insulting. It's insulting. William's cheerleader knows nothing about Prince Harry and Meghan. She will never ever be invited into Harry and Meghan's lives. Never. Never, ever, 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 my family. You know, never, ever, 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 my family. You know, and they need to learn to accept it. And right now, my family, I want to hear your opinion on what we have just discussed. May God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lilibet, Diana, and Doria Wagland, and all of you members of the squad at home. Hate never wins, love wins, and stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever, and may God bless each and every single one of you, my family. So for as long as UK media keep on lying about Harry and Meghan, for as long as they keep on smearing Harry and Meghan, then they should not expect for Harry and Meghan to keep quiet or remain silent. Penguin Random House hasn't said whether or not they'll be adding a chapter, yes or no. They have not said that. They have not said that, my family. However, we'll find out in October. UK media have no idea. We'll find out in October. It's my family, but I have a feeling that there's something else that has been added, my family, to the paperback edition of Harry's Memoirs. I have a feeling that something more has been, my family, added. UK media cannot and should not expect for Harry and Meghan to keep quiet when they keep on smearing them, when they keep on going after Harry and Meghan. They should not expect for Harry and Meghan to keep quiet or be silent. And all these attempts at using, the C word, the big C word, to try and somehow emotionally blackmail Prince Harry, it is not going to work. It won't work. It will not work. My family. My family, Harry himself said this, that UK media pushed him too far. They pushed him too far. And my family, Kate's and Charles' hereditary cancer has nothing to do with Harry suing the UK media. My family. Also, Rebecca says that, unfortunately, however, Harry's October paperback edition of Spare release will clash with King Charles' high-profile appearance at the Commonwealth Heads of Government Summit in Samoa, the first time he has attended since acceding to the throne and becoming head of the global organization. Also, I do have to say this, please, that my family, whatever Harry and Meghan plan, the projects, whether it clashes with what the royal family are doing, that is none of Harry and Meghan's business. I repeat, that is none of Harry and Meghan's business. Harry and Meghan are free to do what they want, whenever they want to do it. No one pays any penny to fund Harry and Meghan taxpayer money. Harry and Meghan pay their own bills and earn their own money. My family, they pay their own bills and earn their own money. So my family, UK media have no right to basically make any demands for Harry and Meghan. And also, my family, Harry and Meghan, don't need to check in with Charles or William or Kate or Camilla on what they are doing on their timetable. No, they don't need to do that. Harry and Meghan are free to do anything they want to do, whenever, wherever they want to do, without having to check with the royal family's plans, without having to check with William or Charles or Kate or Camilla on their plans. Harry and Meghan are free. And the sooner, once again, that UK media understand that and realize and respect that Harry and Meghan are free, the better. For now, they still refuse to accept it. My family, they need to accept it. Stay tuned for this video. Love you also forever, and may God bless you, my family. And may no open from against Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lilibet, Diana, ever prosper. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.